Sexual harassment's not about sex. It is about power. Last year, I made the decision to come forward about a former colleague that had harassed me. And when I found out he was harassing other women, I knew I had no choice but to tell my story. In order to protect them. By going through the process, I realized our process really wasn't very good for victims looking to come forward, and I wanted to make it easier. I wanted to make it more comfortable. I wanted the outcomes to be better. And we did a survey of people that work in this building, and most people had said they'd seen sexual harassment happen, and most people said that they were unwilling to report out of fear of retaliation. And by not maintaining confidentiality of those coming forward, there's a chilling effect on reporting. Also increases a bias in decision making, and the fear of retaliation is the #1 reason people don't come forward.
He took that opportunity to pinch me on the behind on the house floor, and the room was full. Nobody saw it. As I started to think about it, as I started to talk about it with other members and with women I had known who are lobbyists who've been here for years, I realized that we do have a problem. I've had several of our older women lobbyists tell me that when they started working here, when they were younger, they all had a list of legislators they knew they couldn't meet alone with. And so they would pair up to meet with those legislators to avoid being in a compromising situation. My complaint was never resolved. It sat in the Senate and they never did anything about it last year.
I want this building to work for everyone, and our building only works when people feel comfortable taking part in democracy. Harassment is about power, it's not about sex, and so of course in a building all about power, it happens more than it should.
We have the largest number of women serving in the Colorado legislature than we ever have. What I hope we can accomplish is that anyone who has been a victim of workplace harassment can come forward with confidence that something will be done about their situation, regardless of whether they are a woman, a man, Republican, a Democrat. That shouldn't matter. What should matter is what happened to you, and that the person who did that to you has some consequences for that behavior.